Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. Are we loving the beat? Are we loving the hair? Are we loving the fit? Let me start from the tippy. This, my darling, is by Naomi. Yeah, she designed it for Pretty Little Thing. It's a fabulous black dress, and this, my darling, is a bow. Yes, it's an exaggerated bow, and when I tell you, it is giving me all of the life. I do live for it. The hair is glueless. There is an episode coming up. This, my darlings, is absolutely glueless. It is by the Virgin Hair Fantasy, and I am living and I am loving. You do realize that I've got braids underneath this, right? That is why this is like everything. Discount code Fumi, the Virgin Hair Fantasy. Thank you for the love. Let me just use my comb because you really just have, well, this is the dress. This is the dress. You know what? Let me step back. I know. I'm doing a lot, but just look at the fabulosity of it all. OMG. And you know, I don't mind black dresses so far as they're dramatic, and then it's got all of this here. So you've got the waist really tightened in, and then you've got the exaggeration on the hip, so I don't need to do a BBL. And then when you turn, it's kind of snitched in, so it's giving that 1950s 40s vibe with this exaggerated bow. Naomi, I'm living for you. You are doing it. So just look, I can just pull this hair up like so, and it gives me that everything. Just look, and then just shake it out. Just look at how fabulous this hair is. Just look. Oh my God. So yeah, as you very well know, JUVIAS, colored rain. They make me feel fabulous. The colors and everything, pigmented enough. I'm just living. This is Fumi today. And what are we talking about, my darlings? Well, all of this is in homage to one of my greats, to one of the fabulosities of all, Miss Diana Ross. Diana Ross will give you the glam. Diana Ross inspired me in so many ways I cannot tell you. I just live for her. You know, she always did the hair and the gowns and the beads and everything. That was where I got all of this from my mom and from Miss Ross. Yes, this is how I would like to go out and buy groceries. Just walk around buying groceries, looking fabulous. Yes, indeed. So what happened? Well, Beyonce is looking flawless, fabulous. I mean, her concert, her tour. This is how you go and do a tour, and you give the glamour to the hilt. Beyonce is doing it. This is how, truly, my darling, with a spin, is how I want to go on tour. Yeah, for the Fumi Nation tour, this is how I want to go on tour. Anyway, it was Beyonce's birthday. And Beyonce, and I saw it all over social media, so many homages in silver to the fabulous and glamorous Beyonce. And at one of her concerts, who showed up? Miss Ross. And she sang to Beyonce and wished her happy birthday. As a matter of fact, you had a clip where Beyonce was just running to Diana center stage with everybody out there. It was energetic, as we very well know. Everybody and anybody has gone out there for Beyonce's concert. I am being extra and dramatic because Diana is extra dramatic. She's an Aries, and then we, like me, and then we also have Beyonce, and she's extra dramatic, and guess what? We love it. I love it. Guaranteed. So this is the atmosphere. This is the ambience, and everybody is watching in awe and saying to themselves, wow, I live and I love. And then we had Lionel Richie, who has his concerts, and he went on to let us know. As a matter of fact, why must I say too much? Watch the clip.
There is a song I want to do, and for 37 years I have tried my best to get Miss Diana Ross to show up on this stage right here tonight. 37 years, I have tried to call Miss Ross on the phone, but it was clear to me, full disclosure, it was clear to me when I said, she has told me no for 37 years. What did you think she was going to do? Show up tonight? The woman ain't coming. She's over there singing happy birthday to Beyonce. Piss me off.
Do you see what I mean? And I said to myself, Lionel, because he said I was pissed off. So do I think he's serious? Perhaps, but not too serious. And we say to ourselves, for 37 years, and Diana has never come over. Diana, why are you being extra? You know he could pay you. You know you could do it. But in these social media days, I know how that went down. I smile at myself. I really do. Because brands that I used to really court to tell them, give me product, give me sample, whatever it was, they did not so much as respond with a yes or a no. They did not. Today, they send me everything. And if I request, I would like this, that, and the other thing, they'll say, absolutely, it is on its way. The sweetest irony, because I haven't changed, but the numbers have grown. It's a numbers game. What do you have? Because why would a brand, really and truly, why would a brand that spends so much money, as a brand owner myself, new now, spend so much money in packaging, in shipping, in production, send it to a platform that only has what? Crickets. No traffic. Very, very little to none. Why would they? It's like pouring water into a bucket with a hole at the bottom. I know some of you must be saying, Fumi, get to the point. What are you trying to say? I am saying that Diana sang at Beyonce's concert. She would sing at Beyonce's concert. Why would she not sing at Beyonce's concert? Because Beyonce and her followers will keep Miss Diana Ross's relevance high to the sky. And that's what Miss Diana is looking for, of which money can't buy. So Lionel, I understand how you just want her to sing, and she should have 35 years ago. But these last 2 years, she needs followers. She needs followers. She needs the Supremes, as I am of one, to keep her relevant. Because she's got bills to pay. She's got her house to pay. Because you see, Lionel, you can pay her one time and that's it. She wants that song to keep on paying her and paying her and paying her. She doesn't want the golden oldies. I'm in my middle age. I'm 55. I remember when Diana was Diana. I remember when she wore those beaded jumpsuits and it was fabulous. I remember when my mother loved her. I remember when I was a little kid. And a lot of you don't remember her. You don't. You remember Beyonce. And even Beyonce, my little niece said, but Beyonce is old. And I was like, yeah. She needs to be relevant with the young ones, Lionel. And perhaps people that are going to your concerts are not as young as Beyonce's fans. And she wants them even younger. She wants to be Instagram lit. And she was Instagram lit because Beyonce made sure that that traffic went all over social media. The reason that we're talking about you, Lionel, is because you talked about Diana, which is comme c'est comme ça, but Diana was at Beyonce's concert. That is what this day and age is. It's a vicious cycle. The more and more Fumi Nation family members I get, the more I rise, and the more gifts and the more invitations and the more red carpets and the more front row seats I get. If you give me a one-time payment and you give me a moment to interview Beyonce, which one do you think I'll take? Which one do you think will keep on paying me, giving me relevance and giving me all the air on social media? it will be Beyonce, because Beyonce is hot. So what you need to do, Lionel, because Lionel, I love you. I mean, there is nothing like Endless Love. It was fabulous. It's one of the most beautiful songs. And then Hello, oh my God. I remember, do you guys remember in those days when they had music videos, when you saw the visuals to the songs? I lived for it. You know, it's funny. I thank you, Lord Almighty, that I'm still here, because I wanted to be part of that world, the creativity, and I really did not know how. I really did not know how. And I remember Lionel was fire all night long, all night. Oh my God. Fabulous. Lionel got some hits. He's talented, he's fabulous, but you need to regroup your PR, your PR team. Your PR team needs to get Beyonce. In getting Beyonce, you get everybody, including Diana. And you can get Diana for cheap. That can be your revenge. That can be your revenge. You have to be strategic, because it's business. It's not personal. It is business. I was telling an associate the other day, I said, darling, I love you, I adore you, but it's business. It's business first. Why? Because I'm 54. I'll be 55 in about 7 months. In about 5 years, 5.5 years, I'll be 60. You see, the time that you got, I ain't got. So you can take it for cheap. I can't take it for cheap, because I'm going to be 60, then I'll be 70, then I'll be 80, and I hope, like Iris, I am here till like 105. I just saw another lady the other day. She was 104, looking 70.
That's all we did. I didn't do nothing. I just lived.
We're living longer, but I don't know how long this career will last, so I'm taking everything up front. That is why Miss Ross don't got the time to come up here talking about Endless Love with you in her 70s. The time is not there anymore. She prays to live long, but that in itself is not a guarantee. Do you see where I'm coming from? And I can say this because I'm in my 50s. So I know what it is, as opposed to being in my 30s. You see, in your 20s, in your 30s, you can go on a date and you can be funny and laugh and forget to ask his name and forget to ask him all the serious questions, because you got time. When you're in your 40s, straight up, where do you live? Who is your mama? What kind of coin do you earn? You think I didn't ask Ula? I was 39. I did not waste any time. I said, let's go straight to the point so that I know what I'm working with. Because what? We ain't got the time. That's what it is, Lionel. Don't take it personal. Don't be pissed off. Don't be pissed off. Be pissed off at your PR team that they were not as fabulous and as throat cut as Diana, because how Diana got up there to come and sing to Miss Ross, I'm still thinking about that, because the last time she told me that she loved the two Tinas, Tina, her mom, Tina Knowles, and Tina that has passed away. Where did Diana Ross come in? And where did Beyonce come in, talking about she went to go and sing for Beyonce? Like, Lionel, you don't even know that Beyonce is on tour with her Resonance. You don't know that these girls, these guys, everybody out here in these streets have been waiting for Beyonce for a Resonance tour. You did not know that. Shoot, Fumi Nation's waiting for me on tour. They just asked me, Fumi, when are you coming to New York? Trust me when I tell you, Lionel, you invite me to your concert, Fumi Nation will show up and show out. All of a sudden, you're going to start to have fabulous followers, sexy followers like moi, when I tell you everything and everything. That's all I got to say. I just said, let me come out here and just really break it down for you, Lionel. If nobody has the kahunas to tell you straight like it is, you know I bumped into you in LA. We were not together, you were with somebody else, but I bumped into you and I saw you and you look fabulous, Lionel. You're still very slim, you've got beautiful legs, you're gorgeous, you can still kick it with these youngins. The thing here is that social media has changed everything. That's what it is. Social media has changed everything. And Miss Ross said, you know what? I got 5 babies still to feed. They're grown. I still got 5 babies. And that's what it's about. I got Adrian right up here in these streets. So guess what? I am going to look fabulous. And I do listen to my PR team. Thank you, my gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful Karine. Anything Karine says, I do. Yes, Lord. So Lionel, get with your PR team and let them get you into the relevant places. Go to Fashion Week. It's Fashion Week in New York. It's not all about just singing. You need 1 or 2 collabs, Lionel, so that you are relevant, so that people, the young ones, everybody gets to know you and you're fabulous. And you go out there and you go to the clubs and you drop it like it's hot to all the latest artists. You got to be out there, Lionel. It's not good enough to be that you were. You still have to be you are. And that's what Miss Ross is about. So you see, Miss Ross being a diva, she might not even respond to you because guess what? She's booked and very busy, as we all want and wish for. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings. And I will see you when? I will see you sooner than later.